It's Liz, uh, Tombstone Tarot, and I am back with another video. I want to take a follow-up look at the economy. We're all seeing it. Inflation's going up. People are losing their jobs, and Trump administration is lying about it. They revised. It's in the Financial Times. Revised consumer spending. You go, oh, sorry, it was higher. No, it ain't. It's dropping fast. We will really see it at Christmas. People are not going to have the money. It's going to be too expensive. The tariffs are really starting to kick in now. Starting to do a number. You go to the store, prices are rising. I'm noticing it. So far, it hasn't been too bad, but it's going to get worse, unfortunately. Now, Dum Dum has hit furniture. 50. He thinks miraculously all the stuff's all going to be manufactured in the U.S. Even if it's manufactured in the U.S., companies would still have to pay U.S. wages. I mean, you can't. The federal minimum wage is $7.25. Now, states like New Jersey, California, and other states have their state minimum wage, and that's what they go by. But states like, but then states like Mississippi, where there is no state minimum wage, that's what people are earning, $7.25. You can't live on that. Cannot live on that. I don't care if you have 3 jobs. You can't live on that. So to build factories and I mean, even just to bring in materials, not gonna work. Not going to work. This stuff is all shipped out for a reason. Yeah, because if it's manufactured, I mean, costs would double. No, manufacturing, we are not a manufacturing country anymore, nor should we be. It just doesn't work. I myself, I like to crochet and all that. Yarns are usually made here in the U.S., but the dye is made in other countries because it's so toxic. They stop manufacturing that here. Ain't coming back. So, and then he so he put tariffs on furniture, kitchen cat, and all that. Home construction now is will now increase. People aren't going to be able to afford to buy. I think new homes are going to start slowing down. Nobody can afford it. Home remodelers, I mean, the companies that, you want your kitchen or just your bathroom remodeled or something like that. That's who it's going to affect. Most likely, these people are going to go out of business because he doesn't support small businesses. So, and then let me see. Cause I don't know who, somebody whispered in his ear. Because trust me, now there's tariffs on trucks, and now there's also non-U.S. citizens can't get truck driving licenses. Who do you think is driving these trucks? Way back when, truck drivers, if you drove a truck, you used to be able to earn a fairly nice living, nice middle class living. That's all gone. Truck drivers earn almost nothing. If you remember, right after COVID, and we had all the supply chain issues. I'm gonna get my soapbox here. This is, unfortunately, people expected. Oh, COVID's over. Everything's open. Everything like that. Everything's magically fixed. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And even once we get Trump out of office and he crashes the economy, and let's say, and we just assume it's going to be Gavin Newsom for right now. Gavin comes in and takes over. People cannot expect a boom, everything's fixed. No, it's going to take years to undo all the damage that he's done. And people are going to have to be patient. It's easier to break things than to fix them. So anyway, and then of course, Trump's lying, saying there's no inflation. Goods are, it's lies. And then I guess also he also tariffs on brand names. He thinks again magically people are going to start now. And what is going to start happening? I think it already is. Maybe we not have noticed it. Companies normally that were ass kissing him are now going to start slightly start. It's like and start revolting. I think they're going to start donating to PACs, Democrat PACs. I'm sure there's plenty of them. I don't support PACs, period. Well, Gavin Newsom has a PAC to raise money for the upcoming special election for redistricting. That I've given money to. And there's also one called Mad Dog PAC that puts up billboards, anti-Trump. That one I also give money to. Because I know I know who's running it, and I know where the money's going. So even on the Democrat side, you have to be careful who these PACs are. So they come, but Trump's administration, they're going to say, oh, the numbers have never been better. Meanwhile, people are standing on the breadline. So I want to take a look at the economy. I still think we're heading into a crash. I'm sorry. I think we're going to tank. Let me caveat. The faster we can get him out of office, the better off we will be. If he lasts until the midterms, I don't think the economy is going to go straight down. Now, if you're in a blue state, you'll have better protections. And I saw somebody posted on Reddit some little news segment in Louisiana that how Canadians are not coming to New Orleans and Louisiana. Louisiana is dependent upon tourism, and tourism is way down. And they said they wouldn't. And they came out and Lieutenant Governor said, yeah, it's because what Trump said, being the 51st state, and Louisiana goes, but we love you and come to Louisiana, we love Canadians here. Actually, Louisiana sent people up to Canada to try to woo. It's not going to work. Tourism will continue to go down from foreign visitors. I will continue, especially as my ankle heals, traveling, hopefully going to some other places. I have some other places I would like to go to. I have no plans to leave the United States. I would love to go, but to tell you the truth, I'm afraid coming back in. Customs is now, I've heard many reports, harassing U.S. citizens, detaining them. They have to let them in, but they can detain you. That's what they're doing. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at the economy. My intuitive is I don't think it's going to be like, boom. I think it's going to go down, down, down. I think unemployment, we're really going to notice it at Christmas. And as I said before, it's Trump. But the effect. But things are different now. You've got too many reports coming from other places. Goldman Sachs issues out this one, so they can spin and say whatever they like, but other financial organizations or whatever are going to say they're going to relay the truth. And I think, as I said, I think newspapers, I think everybody's going to start. They're not doing it now, but they will start, saying, you know what, we can't do this. And it's better for ratings anyway. Reporting on how terrible the economy is better for ratings. So let's take a look at the economy. So have you been preparing and kind of know this is coming, you'll be able to deal with it better. People who are just oblivious are going to be in for shell shock. So I always say, Chris, this is not financial advice, but I always say, pay off your credit cards. If you lose your job, can you pay off your credit cards? I've been working on that. I really have. My upcoming trip to Disney is all paid for. The only thing I charged was my admission ticket to Not So Scary Halloween, only because everything was starting to sell out, and I knew I needed to get a ticket, because if I waited, the date I wanted would have sold out. So, and that charge will be paid off by next month. But otherwise, other than that, paid. It's paid for. And I'm working on paying off my credit cards. Have a little emergency fund. And now if you lose your, they say, and again, this is not financial advice, they say you should have, they used to say 6 months, but I think you should have a year savings. If you lose your job, what happens? So, yeah. Have a plan of action. That fell out of the deck. All right. But we will get through this. And also the shutdown. I didn't even get into the shutdown. We'll get into all of it. Okay. Let's take a look at the economy. It's a really nice day out. It's about 80. It's a little muggy, which I like. And we'll do one, I think 3. I usually do 3, but sometimes I do 4. Just whatever. When I cut the deck, if I feel like, oh, maybe I should do, I just go with it. All right, show me the economy. It's underneath, here, I'll show you. Sword of Truth. everything will come out on the tariffs and what he's doing. You know, he turned the White House into Mar-a-Lago now. I mean, he's at the Rose Garden Club now. I mean, Jesus. People can't put food on the table. But yeah, we got the, you know, it'll all come out. What he's doing and the money and all that. But Page of Swords. Not yet. It's coming though. See, this is only a page. Show me the economy. Yep. 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 Trump, Bush. Oh, we have no inflation. Prices are great. We have everything is great. Blah blah blah. You know, he's lying. He's lying, and we all, because we all see it at the cash register. We all see it at the pump. We know he's lying. Yeah. Here again, this goes with the illusion. I mean, just the empty cup, misinformation, the lies. He offers the American people nothing. People can't put food on their table, but now we're giving $20 billion to Argentina. That ain't going to help the price of eggs. And by the way, Argentina made a deal with China. China's going to buy their soybeans from Argentina. Not from American farmers, but from Argentina. But we're going to give them $20 billion. And these are all the deals Trump is making. Again, $20 billion to Argentina. God only knows what's going on in that Rose Garden Club. Put tariffs. I mean, somebody whispered in his ear and told him to do that. So he's making deals with somebody. Probably a lot of bodies. Show me the economy. Don't need to say where the economy is going. Because it was COVID, but you know, I mean, round two, he's doing it again. Who's walking away? The American people are walking away? Let me get back on that. Again, more misinformation. He's doling it out, but then also here, more misinformation. Again, the lies. Sending troops into Portland, this is a whole nother video, but trust me, I keep getting when I hear that, I keep getting in my head 4 Dead in Ohio. The Neil Young song Ohio about Kent State. People are, so anyway. Yep. I think this is what I mean. It's like, here's our healthy economy. Wasn't perfect, but we're functioning, and then, nope. Trump's walking away from all that. I think that's what it means now. And this affects the world. I mean, what happens in the U.S. affects the rest of the world. So if our economy goes down, so does everybody else's. Again, a lot of deal making going behind the scenes. This is the dark money. This is the Heritage Foundation. This is the Leonard Leos, the Peter Thiels, the Elon Musk, all the dirty dealings going on. Taking away our lives so they can line their pockets. But we are strong. America has strength. We will fight back and say no. We're not gonna deal with this. All right, draw 3 more cards. Show me the economy. Trying to think. For me, these cards have 2 meanings. Obviously, Putin, Mother Russia, but it's also the women. Again, here in the Strength card, the women. The women. This is also motherhood. The women. Are going to be the ones that somehow come together, hold it together, fight back. It's going to be the women. And like-minded men too. I don't want to just, exclude there's a lot of good men out there. So we want to include, all the like-minded men as well. But we're looking. Again, overseas. Again, if we're talking about Trump, all the overseas money, but I think it's us. We're looking overseas. We're looking for MI6. I don't know what France's CIA is called. The other Five Eyes. Start leaking information. Trust me, there are many copies of the Epstein files. So I think overseas, it's going to come from overseas, other sources. Not the government, not our mainstream media. Other sources are going to start leaking information about what Trump is doing with the money. Where the money. That ballroom, who the heck is paying for that? We don't know. So I'm thinking overseas sources, outside sources, non-mainstream media. Are going to start publishing stories, start leaking stories. One more card. Yeah. It's about the money. Outside sources are going to start publishing stories about the money. where's his money going? Well, besides the tax cuts and funding the ICE, Trump's brown shirts. They're attacking peaceful protesters now. You see what's going on in Chicago? They're tear gassing. That's what they're doing now. But again, the stories will. I think they will start coming out. I've been saying that, but I think just watch. It may not even make too much of a ripple in the beginning, but keep your eyes open. I'll draw one more card. Yeah. Give me a minute. We will come out of this. All right. So, the Wheel of Fortunes. We will come out of this. So, just something that we all, unfortunately, because some people can't learn their lessons, that we all have to suffer. I mean, we didn't need to go through this, but we got people who are just, for whatever reasons, cannot learn their lessons. So, and if you're watching this, I guess you weren't one of the good Christians and was raptured. You're still stuck here with us. So, as I said, we will get through this. This will end. Just protect yourself. Do what you can. Rice and beans, man. Delicious and nutritious. I'm vegan. I don't buy meat. I've seen the high prices of meat. Even if you're not, you don't need to eat it at every meal. Grow your own vegetables. Once I come back from my trip, I'm really gonna get started on that. Bartering with your neighbors. I'll mow your lawn in exchange for vegetables, or something like that. I think that's the new economy. As I said, when we got the strength card for Americans, we will figure it out. Again, because if you're paying attention and not wearing your tinfoil hat and drinking the Kool-Aid, you see what's coming and are preparing for it. Some people are just not. So, but we will get through this. This will end. I know they always say, well, you signed up for this. I was like, well, I'm going to have, once I go home again, I'm going to have a serious talk with myself. All right, I'll end it here. This video's already too long. So anyway, for entertainment purposes only, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next vid.